Somebody get your friends and family. We gotta wait till they get in here.
Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. All right, I'm gonna pull this up on my
I didn't
laptop
bring any
too.
snacks. I only brought water.
Yeah, I brought nothing. I'm not. I'm not a
Oh
nice
no,
lady.
I bought my iced tea because I needed iced tea for sure.
Well, I brought water, but I didn't bring
Cheers.
anything for you guys because
No
I
snacks.
suck. No,
Okay, I
no
have
snacks.
everything muted.
I
We should
lied.
be okay. And I gotta share my live stream out, so give me a second.
Amanda, what's the quickest way to change this landscape?
Pull down your top, and
Yeah,
you see where it has the little lock thing, and it should be red. Tap it so it's not red.
it's not red now.
Okay, and then literally turn your phone.
But when I do that, it does just make me. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do landscaping. It
Then
just.
your lock is still on then.
But it's not red.
Whoa.
What the
Wow,
heck?
Dano. Nice. Nice. Welcome to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen.
I was
That's
like, what the heck?
Dano.
That sounded like a monster.
Sorry.
No, you look good. You look good,
Oh my
Pingy.
God, you guys are so
You
funny.
look fine on YouTube. Like it looks fine.
Okay.
Hi, John.
Am I okay?
Um,
Okay.
Welcome.
You look
Hold on
great.
a second. I'm still sharing us out. It takes
Right?
Maybe you don't
Um,
want to.
I've never done a planned event like ahead of time, so I feel like I'm still a newbie.
Oh my
You
god.
new? Come on, Tammy.
Oh, dude.
Good lord.
You want to see
Okay,
my
now when you guys are in blue, if you
Tip.
don't know anything about mods are in blue and you get a wrench, and that means you get to hit people and knock them out.
Oh my.
You get to make them go kerplunk if they start trouble.
John's in charge. I like it. Be nice to John, otherwise
I can't even see
nothing
the
good will
chat.
happen.
Why am I not seeing the chat?
Okay, it's a little button over in the corner.
Middle.
In the
In the
middle?
I see it on the right hand.
John just threw us a ton of emojis.
Yes,
Beautiful.
John,
Oh,
how
I
are
see it.
you?
I got it
Joy,
now.
There we go,
welcome.
John.
Oh, you got the bell I sent you still.
Of course I do. Look, not for sale. Not for sale. Schmidt.
Oh my gosh.
For everybody coming in, these are my some of my favorite Whatnot people. I love hanging out in their streams. They're great people. So we get to do an interview with Whatnot people.
Oh my.
Hey,
Julie's
Oh my
here.
god.
Can we comment in the comments, or are we just able to read them?
no, you should be able to comment in the bottom under chat.
Okay.
They have the private chat. That's only what we can see. And then down underneath where everybody's posted, it says type a message. You can type there.
Okay.
I
Nice.
use my phone because I'm far back.
Mhm.
I can't see because I'm getting old. So I text on my phone in my own live.
Mine doesn't
Nice.
have the message.
Nice. Yeah.
But I'm
Pingy.
actually live on a desktop
Hi,
computer.
everybody. Yeah, I have my iPad going so that I can see the chat because on the phone you can't see anything but the four of us.
Melissa!
Hi, I'm trying
I
to figure
should
out how
pull it
to
up on
send
my
it
iPad. Mhm.
like to the chat, and I can't figure that out.
Yeah, me
Moody
either.
Mommy!
Tracy's
Yay!
asking,
Ashley can send it to the chat.
Ashley!
Ashley, send it to the chat.
oh my, good job, Ashley.
You made it. You figured it out. Yay.
Yay! Melissa is a new friend I had met. She's from Australia. She's really cute to watch on YouTube. She's so funny. I love her unboxings, especially when she's doing something. She'll say 75 years later. She's got that
That's awesome. Right? It takes
Cool.
forever to get through bubble wrap and paper. It's awful.
Oh my.
I just want to get to the thing.
The
So
Moon
I'm
Mom.
Tammy, and then we have Lillian under Pingy, and then we have Amanda is Candyland Curiosities, and we have Marla that's Schmidt Auctions. I can never say Schmidt. And Penguin goes by Penguin Boss. And these are YouTube auctioneers. They're sellers. They're a lot of fun to hang out with. Goofy! We have so much fun with these guys.
What
So there you go.
Whatnotters.
Yes. On the Whatnot app.
And I'm on YouTube too. I have a live sale tomorrow at 6:00 if anybody wants to hang out with me.
Hello,
Let me
Fun
put you
File.
guys' links. Hold on. We're going to put their links in here.
I'm gonna grab my Whatnot.
And you guys tell everybody how you found out about Whatnot and what made you want to become a seller there.
Okay. Well, our OG, the first one just left, so.
Well, that defaults to you then, Lillian.
I guess so. Well, actually, we heard about it on. Tracy heard about it. My wife did on the YouTube channel, on a chat, on something she was watching. So she researched it, and we became buyers on it for quite a while, and then we decided to sell. So we spent a good 3 or 4 months shopping, like shopping, way too much shopping, but yeah. It was back when Whatnot first started. It was $1 shipping. So it was really dangerous. You not on it then, Amanda, when it was $1
No.
shipping? Oh my
No.
God, it was insane. Ask Marla. Hey, Marla has some Whatnot t-shirt.
That's true. Oh, what?
Look at that.
Nice.
Amanda, how did you not score that at Springfield? You were at Springfield.
They weren't giving out shirts.
I know. Do you know how hard it is to get any kind of Whatnot swag? Any kind.
Well, listen, the
It was
only
like
swag I
pulling
got
teeth.
is a bracelet that Amanda sent me on a giveaway that she got. That I got. That's it. Yeah.
I have a sticker that I was looking for my sticker, but I couldn't find my sticker. So I brought this just to represent. There. Oh, mine's yellow. You got black one.
You got black one.
I've got 4.
I had 4 too, but I gave them away.
Right, that's what I got him for, to do giveaways with him.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
So
The
that is
child
how my wife and I, Tracy, got into
TMD.
Whatnot. So TMD, yeah. She's in the house. She's hiding, but she'll come out here in a little bit. So
Were you a buyer on Whatnot first too, Marla, before you sold?
I was, yes, for a few months, but basically to figure out how it worked, because Dan got us qualified to sell, and so I was like, oh crap, well now I got to figure this out. I never thought he
You're
would.
like, I guess we're
never
doing
thought
this.
he would. So it just happened. It was more like, I got to catch up now and figure this all out, which is kind of how I feel, honestly, with all these different platforms coming up. It doesn't it feel like, oh my God, like, how do I keep up with everything? Which one do I go to? Which one has the best deals? Which one has the most buyers? It's hard. So.
And I was telling Amanda, she wasn't on back when it was $1 shipping. Remember?
Oh.
That's how Whatnot.
You would have. Oh my gosh!
Oh, God.
I was just actually thinking about that today. I'm surprised that came up. Now I couldn't remember. Did you pay? Was the base shipping was any range from $4, right, up to $11? I think.
Right, but that's the top, and then after that, everything else was $1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Freddie Fines, who lives in Hawaii, said that she could have bought a 6-foot Christmas tree for $1. And they would have covered the
shipping. They shipped it. Yep. Yeah, that's how crazy.
Oh, wow.
But that's why Whatnot had to do a lot of growing and a lot of changing quickly. Because
I didn't know that it started in 2019 on here. I thought it was something new.
It started with the Marla, right? With baseball cards and that's what it was. That's why the $1 shipping, see, because you could ship cards in little envelopes for $1. But when then they got all these other categories on, and it wasn't just ephemera, it was, glass and all that. And they figured they can't be shipping that stuff for $1. So
yeah, I know. Blew it up.
So what did they do if it was over? Did Whatnot spot it?
What was that?
Did they
Yeah,
spot the
Whatnot
difference?
covered the difference.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
God,
was
how
a
do
big
you do that?
selling
Not
point
go in
to-
debt, especially
to
for
get us
dish
on.
stuff. Oh
Yeah.
my.
Like that
Yeah,
was
I
how
don't
they
And
were pulling us Instagrammers over. They were like, "Hey, we'll
Mhm.
cover the shipping if it's over X amount."
right,
Yeah.
not only
And
that, but customer service. They handled all of our customer service. Like,
yeah,
if something broke, you didn't have to deal with it. Like, your money
Yep.
was your money, and that was it. So it was
yeah.
nice.
People
They
were
were like,
shipping
"We'll
like
take care of it."
lamps and like rockers and all kinds of stuff for like $1. I was like,
Oh
wow.
my gosh, Rocker,
Right. That's crazy.
I saw
crazy.
the craziest things at the beginning of Whatnot being shipped, but you could. I mean, that's why people didn't mind what they
They
got. even
can't
out of
buy a
the
rocker now, guys. It's not that. It's not that anymore. Don't come over looking for furniture. It's not going to happen.
Not happening. No.
No.
It's pretty
Wow.
normal now, honestly. We were just reflecting at it, and we were just talking about
It's
how
normal.
quickly they shored the gap up. It's reasonable. It's pretty reasonable.
It is reasonable. It's not. You're not going to pay $60 to ship a swung vase,
Right, and
which
you can
is
still
crazy that
you
you
can
don't
still get
have to pay $60 for a swung vase.
right.
Oh, I was
But
gonna say someone said, "Oh, I bought 50-pound lot for $1," and that's my wife. That's Tracy who just said that.
Oh my goodness,
you're like,
Tracy,
who was
you got
that?
lucky.
But she's true. That's how we bought. It was like in droves. So
Yeah.
hence why we have so much stuff to sell. So
Right. You're like, what came from Whatnot that month? Let's dig through
Yeah.
that one. Uh,
It's good
That's
though
amazing.
because it's good though because we had a lot of like sellers that didn't know what the heck they're doing, and now that everything's a little bit stricter and it reports your shipping time and all that, like it's forced everybody to like grow up and be accountable. And so
Yeah.
in that aspect, I'm glad we just have a bunch of quality sellers that deliver products on time to their customers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
And nobody's
proper
trying-
shipping.
And not only that, I have met eBay sellers, Poshmark, Macari, all kinds
Yeah.
of sellers
Right.
that I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
To
how did
be
you
able to
start?
see the people and chat live and sell, I think is amazing.
Yeah.
It is different.
It's fun though. Like being able, like I came over from Instagram and I've been on Whatnot for about a year now, and it's 100% different from Instagram. You don't have to follow up with people. Like once you bid, your money is taken with the shipping. The transaction is done. So like that point of conflict or drama is immediately taken out of the equation. So all it is just fun. You just hang out and chat and have a good time, and then you wrap up their goodness and you put it in the mail and everything's fine. Because
Yeah.
you don't have to do anything after the live except
Ship
put
it.
it in a bag or put it in a box. Like it's so simplified, and everything is so much faster and more streamlined and smoother. And I don't know. Like
And
I
I
was
think
Selling here and then looking at Whatnot sellers, like I told Lillian when there's pros and cons. Here, when you do a live sale on YouTube, you have time to think. And say somebody's selling a book from 1800s and they want like $100 for it. You have the option, because it's so slow here. We don't do like a 30-second countdown or anything. You can actually hurry up and Google the book to see if you can get it cheaper. So you can check it out. But over there, that's hard to do because it's quick. So
Yeah.
you better know your stuff, like pretty much what the range is for certain things. But here, I mean, I don't have a limit to pack. Like what I do when I have a sale here, we did 2 days in a row. So the longest sale I had here was a 7-hour and a 6-hour the next day. It was a Quilters Estate a lot. I cleared after everything $700. That wasn't too bad for a 2-day sale. But everything's done for me because I put it as a special order in Etsy. Etsy figures I have scales. So I have to put in the measurements, the weight. They don't take just weight. You got to put it all in. And then once you do that, they print out my labels for me. So that's how I do my sales over here.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about
it's
shipping.
I think it's simple. It's so easy. Don't you think, guys? I mean,
Yeah.
once you put the weight in before you add your item to
Yeah.
to your store, and if they buy multiple, it adds it for you. And now I found, because of our friend Kinley Kristen the other day, who went a little nutty buying postcards, that she bought so much because of the weight, it separated it. And so I end up having like 3 boxes for her. And I thought it was great because I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to unbundle it. I didn't have to worry about being overweight. It automatically did it. So it just had 2 boxes and a little bag. And I'm like, there it goes, going to Kristen. So I was like,
That's awesome.
yeah,
And
I
it's
like that.
flexible. It's flexible too. Like say you don't need all 3 boxes, you can bundle 2 together, and
Yep.
then just have 2, or you can unbundle 1 into 2. It's
Mhm.
very convenient for sure.
Yeah. It's very
But what
easy.
I do here is I'll do the orders, get them ready. I take the next day is a total break. I don't even want to look at anything after the sale's over. So I take a complete break. Then the third day is when I pack, get everything up here, and it gets shipped going out the door. But sometimes when it's Etsy, I don't get all the payments like boom, boom, boom. That's the one thing I like about Whatnot, is that all that's fast and
Oh, yeah.
quick. So
Yeah.
sometimes I have to wait, and then it's fine because Etsy, you pay 20 cents for every item you put on Etsy and up front, and then you got 5 months it'll sit there before a person can pay. Now, I haven't had like bad luck too much on people canceling orders. I think out of all the sales I've had, maybe 2 people have canceled, and I think it had a lot to do with the items they bought. The shipping was more than the item. And shipping
Wow.
sometimes makes or breaks a purchase to me.
Yeah.
They see shipping and sometimes they abandon cart, but that's the chance you take. I can't do anything about shipping.
Yeah. No, with Whatnot, the only thing you don't get your monies, so to speak, right away is until you reach your 1,000. What is it now? 1,000
sales.
sales and 1,000.
1,000 sales.
1,000 sales, and is that it?
That's
Is that
it.
the only?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise,
And
you wait. You have to wait until they get their product delivered, and then you get paid. But once you reach 1,000 sales, then you get paid automatically the minute you ship it, the minute you print the label.
Yeah, and Etsy,
Which-
what happens with them is it comes up and then it'll tell me so and so purchased. I don't know. Etsy used to do it right away, but now I think they wait a period, and then they take it out at once. I don't know if it's once a month or something like that. So it's different.
Sure.
But I
it's
do
it's
like the fastness of Whatnot in a lot of ways. That your payment comes out really fast. You don't got to wait and things like that. But some girl was saying, I can't remember whose live I was in, and she was saying how something came up in her family. I don't know if she didn't contact Whatnot or didn't let them know. And because she didn't have her stuff paid on time, what their expectations or whatever, they canceled all of her shows and canceled her for a while. She was under like a, I don't know.
I call it Whatnot jail, just like when
Yeah.
you Facebook
yeah,
jail or
Whatnot jail.
something.
Yeah, if
Or
you don't,
was put in for a bit.
if you don't,
But-
yeah, you get put on suspension if you don't
Yeah,
follow the
that's what
policy.
it is.
And
That's
all
it.
Put on
that is in the
suspension.
guidelines.
If you know you're not well, you need to. It's just like a normal job.
Right.
Gotta tell them.
You gotta let them know. You gotta play by the rules if you want to play on the platform. I mean, I think that's fair.
So how do you get off a suspension? You gotta
Well,
jump ropes.
It depends on their time limit on their suspension.
Yeah,
And the
there's
thing
a time
is,
limit. There's a
yeah.
time limit. It's
And
not
I
like
think-
forever.
No, it depends.
Depends on the
It depends
offense.
on how many warnings. Yeah.
Hey, I've been in Facebook jail.
See?
I think it's funny when you're put in Facebook jail for something you reposted that was posted on Facebook to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten into
No.
I always tell them their food sucks when they stick me in jail. That's what I always tell them. Like, thanks, Facebook, for your jail, but your food sucks.
Do you guys get
no.
those do you guys get those messages from Facebook that your account has been closed, your business account has been closed all the time? Do you guys get those same things?
I've
They're
never
so
gotten
them.
annoying.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like a
No.
click this link kind of a deal.
Oh,
No, you know what
No.
I get? I get friend finder, add friends, add new people, but when you start adding them, they cut you off and put you in Facebook jail because you spam the community.
Oh my
When I
gosh.
was trying to grow my
slow your
bookstore, I'm like,
roll.
I'm
How
a
many friends do you
business.
need?
Yes, it's like I'm a
Chill out.
business. I'm adding people locally that's around me in my town, and then you guys put me in Facebook jail for breaking community guidelines as a spammer. Now that makes sense.
Oh my
But
god.
one thing about Whatnot, I mean, you guys.
Oh, bye, John. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Bye.
Take care, John.
Is that the guidelines are pretty clear. Like, if you get suspended, it has to be something that you really broke a guideline, or you didn't ship on time and you've gotten more than a couple of, I think, in warnings or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's not like, I think, and Tammy and I talked about this. I think some people, depends on the seller how they portrayed it to be, but really you get plenty of notifications. Or like if you even, Marla was saying earlier a little bit about the shipping, you get like 5, what is it, 5 a week if you do the shipping off or something. So that
you just pay for it.
you just,
Yeah.
or you just, they charge you for it or whatever. But
I mean, it's like 50
so it's they warn you. In other words, it's not like you just get
Yeah.
suspended. So.
They give you fair warning and heads up, and they're very kind about it. They're very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good.
I think so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I
no,
think-
it's a good platform overall.
Now, what about out of the country? Is it easy for buyers to buy off you out of the country, or are they pretty strict to stay with them?
I've shipped to Canada several times. It's never been an issue for me.
Yeah, I just shipped to Australia. She said, I was asking her because I was like, oh my gosh, what's your base shipping?
Yeah.
Just curious. What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think it is to Australia?
I think it's $25, $26.
Like $20 or something.
36.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Nice.
that was her base postage just to buy anything. So I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Wow.
That's some dedication. She must have wanted whatever it was. What was it?
She bought 3 little vests, like denim vests.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
The
awesome.
little Alta boxes, it's like, just regular Alta size boxes, the little standard ones if you get makeup. To send one of those to the UK, I actually had a giveaway winner on here, and it was just to test it. I took one in a priority box first and asked how much it cost. They wanted to charge $78 for shipping. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I brought it home, repacked it in a brown box, and took it in the Alta box, and it was $35.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's
Big
crazy.
drop from 78. So that's what they say. If you're going to do priority, only do it in the United States, because going to another country, it's high.
Yeah.
Well, sure. It's got to go across the pond a lot faster.
Mhm.
Than it
Get
has
this,
to go.
you get 5 free adjustments a week, Tammy.
Right.
Did you know that?
That's what I was.
So-
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can at least feel comfortable that if you err in a certain direction that you're not
You're
going to
covered
be
at least once.
Yeah,
Or 5
exactly.
times. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's good. Now, when I
Yeah.
do mine on my sales, if I have something like, I've noticed some sellers on here on YouTube, they'll put a 12 by 12 paper pack in a big priority box. And what are you people charging me for air? Now, to me, I pack everything as tight as possible. If you're going to put it in a tall priority box, I want that sucker stuffed.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because if not, you are paying for air. But sometimes you got to, like I've taken boxes to our, post office and compared to see differences too, because sometimes it might be better in the priority box depending on the shape of something too. It depends. But, I've tested it quite a few times, but you're going to pay more going to the post office than Etsy, because Etsy has a contract with the post office to save money. So if I do take it down there, it's going to be $1 or $2 extra. It's like you're tipping the person waiting on you at the post office.
Right.
Same with
See, I
Asians.
think if you're over on Whatnot, it's not kind.
Yeah.
No.
No.
In some cases, sometimes I would pirate ship it in some cases because it's like ridiculous. If you misjudge something and it's way over and it's to California or something like that and it's over dimension, sometimes you can be hit with like $98 extra shipping and it's like
Yeah.
no. Thank you.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
pirate shipping is something that you can do through Etsy, but something about if somebody makes a sale and cancels it, somehow it's stuck on your dashboard. They were never able to fix that glitch to get something to do with the shipping off to do with pirate, but you can do pirate through there. Now, there is one Whatnot seller who works for the post office on here. And she has, when Whatnot was adjusting, she found flukes and Whatnot. And she's like, wait a minute here. Your second, I bought something off her because I also mod for her. She's loves Sunny. And she would go back through and she'd be like, Tammy, this should be free for you. And I don't know why and Whatnot's charging you. So if you don't work for the post office and know this glitch, like some newbies coming in, they might be charging people shipping that shouldn't be paying. You know what I mean?
I think that happened. I think, well, from what I saw, when they did all the changes in the shipping. Remember, guys? Then
Yeah. They
even when
adjusted everything.
we were like on Popeye's postcard, and he was saying the same thing. This shouldn't have been this way. But I think it just took a little adjusting, and that got resolved. I think anyway, pretty quickly. I didn't see a whole lot of people getting jammed up with that.
Sunny fixed it though. She's like, no, this ain't working. So she went in because she says, I work for the post office, so I know what the prices are on weights. And so she went in and she fixed it for the people that were buying off of her. And I'm like, yay, good for you, because she caught the glitch. That's a shipping problem across every platform. It has been a problem. It's been the most discussed topic off of every seller I have ever talked to.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys seen any of that or much of that anymore or no?
What, the shipping?
Yeah.
Just reminds
No.
me of remember the 20-pound? Remember the 20-pound?
Oh, where people would change everything to 20 pounds to get it to go cheaper.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, this is why we can't have nice things.
That's
Stop
right.
doing that.
That's what Tracy
Like,
goes, don't do that. You can't do that. I was like, oh no, people were really
No, like
taking
I am
that
a
to
rule
the-
follower, man. Like
Right.
I can't.
I
No,
know.
I'm not gonna cheat the system to save you $3. I'm sorry. I want you to get the thing in the way it's supposed to be gotten. It's just, sorry. This is how it works. And sorry.
Flat rate shipping now. Too.
Now you could do flat rate shipping.
You could do
yeah.
flat rate. You could cover the shipping for the customer. You could put it into the price of your products.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
And
can do free
just take
shipping.
free
now.
shipping.
Coupons.
You could do coupons now.
Have you guys tried any of that coupon stuff? Reduced shipping?
I tried coupons once. Nobody used it.
Really?
Nobody used it.
Crazy.
I
What
had
did
to
they
I
do?
think some of the giveaways. I think some of the giveaways would be cute. Next time you shop with us to save this much money, I think that would be awesome to do a coupon as a giveaway.
Well, you could just put them into the show now. You can say,
Right.
just put it in
You
your show
could.
notes and be
Code.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, here's my code, $10 off $50 spent. And all you got to do is put it in your wallet. And so if you spend $50, it just automatically takes it off your bill.
We've
so
used coupons, but we haven't actually. We want to try it on one of our weekly Thursday sales. But you got to do it like on the computer because you can't do it on the phone. I don't think.
Right. It's really easy. You just go in and type in what you want the code to say and what it means, and it's done.
Now, do you have to take it off? Because I heard that if you don't take it off, it goes to the next live.
No, you can have it. You can set it to be for just one live or across all lives, or like you can make it as a new buyer thing so that only new buyers can use it.
Gotcha.
So you can use it many different ways, the coupon thing.
Right.
It just depends on what you want to use it for. I've used coupons from other sellers and they do work.
Yeah, so have we. We have done. I have not tried either the free shipping. Have you guys?
Oh, by Fishkeeper. I have not tried the free shipping. No.
hmm I've seen one of our friends on here, Franklin Hill. He has used that quite a bit, and
Oh,
he said it's worked for him. So I'm gonna pick his brain since he's
yeah,
another ephemera seller to see how that works for him. So, um,
yeah. Let me know.
yeah, I'll let you guys
Um,
know for sure.
yeah. I had an interesting show tonight. I did a mystery pool show, which I was not sure about, to be honest.
So
I
how
saw
did you? Well, how did you felt it went?
I think it went well. I mean, people hung out. They
hmm
stayed the whole show.
Yeah.
People, I saw what people liked and what people didn't like. They shared with me what they wanted, more
hmm
so than when I had a listed show.
hmm
People chatted a lot more. The chat was more active. People
hmm
bought stuff from the bin this time.
hmm
So it was definitely more of a positive than a
Good.
negative.
hmm
And I sold 90% of the bin.
Wow, that's really
That's
good.
really good.
So
We got
I'll
second
take that.
chance in the house. Second chances.
Whoa,
Yay.
America!
Hey,
Was that new stuff in your bin, Amanda, just for that show, or was that like stuff that you had been cloning over?
That was all stuff that I had cloned over. So I
Fabulous.
sold a couple other things that I'd shown a bunch of times.
hmm
But
That
finally
happens.
somebody said, "Okay, I'll buy it this time."
Right. That
hmm
happens. Sometimes that happens. I would say at least every show, 2 or 3 items sell out of the bin. 2, 3 or 4 items at
Yeah,
least.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
You
absolutely.
get good conversation rolling in text too. It's so much fun.
Yes.
It does. It makes
When
the
the
sales
chat
so much fun.
goes.
Prinny is so good at that. I
Oh
noticed from
yeah.
the very beginning, she would get to joking and picking on people, and I'm telling you, people love that kind of stuff.
She's a
Now,
hot
on
mess.
you guys were talking about free shipping. That was one of the things that ticked off a lot of people on Etsy that had, the bigger sellers, is that they brought the people to the platform, and then Etsy didn't give you the choice. If you were a high seller, $35 sale automatically got free shipping, and they didn't have the choice not to do that.
Oh
And
god.
I did. Being that I only sold part time, there's a slider that you could slide to not have to do that option if you didn't want to. But they were mad because they were forced. They're like, we've been selling here for you and making you money. We should have that option to decide how much a sale should be before free shipping.
Sure.
So that was another pet peeve about Etsy. But Etsy to me is not expensive. There's a lot of people that complain about it, but when you look at the final sales they take out, that 20 cents posting's nothing. Like I couldn't sell my books on eBay or Amazon. I already did the math. The charges are way too high. You would have to sell a used book at $8 to make a decent profit. I'm selling mine at $3.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I couldn't do either platform, but Etsy is homemade things. So I couldn't post books there either, unless the only books you can really post there really by, their logic is vintage.
Right.
Sure.
But anything like Nora Roberts, it can't be something like that. It's got to be something older.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Where does she post her book?
Yeah. So on and I think Tammy, we had talked about this too on Whatnot under the book category. That's really easy because you get you get book rate and flat,
Media rate.
media rate. Sorry, and it's easy. Throw it
Yeah.
in the box and it calculates it for you, and it's on
Oh,
its
it's
way.
so yeah, books, and it's cool
It's
because you can put
What are you laughing at, Marla?
Jesse.
oh, Jesse's here.
We love
Yay! The listing books on Whatnot is super easy, and you can plug in all the information, so people can search by publisher, by author, by year, by if it's illustrated, if it's a book club edition, if it's a first edition, if it's a leather bound, soft cover, hardcover, whatever it is. You can put in all of this information for every book that you have, and it's all drop-down menus. So it's really easy to fill out. At first, it's tedious, not gonna lie.
Right.
But once you get into the hang of it, you're like, oh, boom, 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 boom. You know where everything is, and it makes it really easy. I have like 40 books listed in my marketplace right now. I sold 3 books overnight. So it's like book sales aren't like super crazy on whatnot, but the marketplace is there. People want the
getting
books.
better too. I will
Yeah.
say it's getting better.
And I'm a book hoe. Okay.
Well, now, when I first set up my books, I did it on a website through Wix because I did studying where to send it. But I paid $230 some for the entire year. I had it set up like Goodreads. I mean, like I uploaded pictures of the books I took, put the synopsises in, the price, how many. Yeah. 5 months it took me to get a good amount in there. My daughter went to buy off of me, and there was no shipping built into the site. And you had to pay an extra $9.95 for the search engine to find the book separate. Plus, the premium for the whole entire year was like so much. I paid the whole year instead of by month. That's why it was like $200. I'm thinking, you'll be kidding me. I did all this setup and there was no shipping. They expected you to plug it in, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I dumped it. I just got rid of it. Just all that work.
There was no way to save all of that information, all of that data.
I said, never again. I will never build a website like that again. It was depressing. I spent months, like 5 months, even paid somebody part-time to come and help me get it set up. And my daughter was like, Mom, I'm trying to buy the book off you to test it, and there's nothing there for shipping.
Well, and I think in Whatnot, again, with all the
this
changes,
is why you got to do the Whatnot, Tammy.
Right. And the growth has been great, I think, because if you all remember, I don't know, I think with you too, Amanda, since you've been on, you never used to be able to clone. I think that's one of the best features ever for Whatnot. Because when we started back in the day, now we're sounding like the old people, old G's. Back in the day, we had to manually enter it, and when the show finished, it was gone, and you had to re-enter it again. Or I was like, oh my gosh, that was
No, we were as Whatnot.
That's TMD, huh? You're right. We were under just a Whatnot category, right? But it was. I mean, that cloning is so easy. You go in there now to your passion.
Click, click, click,
click, click, click, and that go. Yeah.
Click, click, click.
You remember that?
Sell through YouTube, it's a long process for me because when I sell through YouTube, Facebook allows you to post 10 books on the marketplace, like 10 different pictures. So what it was is I do read the synopsises on my channel, and I pick like the whole month of February, it's nothing but 10 books a day, 5 days a week of nothing but romance books. I read the synopsises of 10 when I'm done, and even in my description, it has the ISBN numbers and everything to go with it if you want to look it up. And then I would post the pictures on Facebook and put the list in the marketplace, and this is what I would do every day. Plus, I uploaded a couple videos I started to on TikTok. But how the sale happened was people would have to come to me at the end of the month and say, these are the books that I want with a list. And I would bundle it, stick it as a special order at Etsy. And there we go again. Shipped media and done.
I gotcha.
Right.
But it was long.
Trying to figure out how to write them.
So let's ask our texters. What do you all think about Whatnot?
Speaking of books, Marla, it's like she said, it's Banned and Challenged Books Week. Let Freedom Read.
That's right. Yeah.
I bought books from Marla because I'm a sucker for books, and I got her package. And
I was wondering if you had gotten that. I was like, I wonder if Amanda got her book.
Yeah. So I got A Wrinkle in Time.
Nice.
This is fantastic. I'm excited. I got this. This is not banned or anything. This is for Josh, so I'm not going to say it out loud because it's for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
It's for her anniversary, which is Friday.
Exactly. We get muted over here too on YouTube, but we have the option to show or hide it. When she put in a boner in, it was show or hide.
Oh
And
yeah, the
then-
Book of Nightmares. That was classic.
I got this for me.
I
Nice.
love being muted.
Because
I kept
I'm
getting muted the other
unfound
day for just saying whatnot. And PayPal and whatnot.
You said
They're
PayPal.
old and
I know
busted, and I
PayPal
love
and whatnot. I
them.
got muted like 5 times.
You said
And
PayPal.
Marla sent me some postcards because she's awesome.
These are some of the items they have. Look how cool! Look how cool these items are that they sell.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That's
She's
cool.
so nice to
And
me.
plus, Marla, she's a part of an auction website, which is really cool. Hi, Bid.
Ranger Noodle Marla over here with all the stuff on schmidtauction.highbid.com.
Yeah, I found a little postcard honey hole for you guys, Penguin Boss.
Ooh.
There were
Oh.
like 30 postcards to a bag for $5, and they were all like the kind I sent Amanda. So I'm like,
Oh, really?
mental note, I'll keep this place in mind. When
Yeah.
You guys
Mental note. Salon de Paris. Yes, thank you.
I just bought 4 pounds of postcards for like $10. I have no clue what's in them yet. I can't wait to open them.
nice.
This is nice. See, this is
I
the
have over
problem.
6,000 now, and I have 2 drawers the size of postcards. I've never seen.
Oh my god.
I've never seen a what are they called?
Yay.
Oh my god!
The Book of
It
Nightmares.
says, did you put folders? Cabinets. Did you put? Yeah, and they have a drawer the size of postcards, and it's got this thing you squeeze and it slides back. Both sides is completely filled from front to back with postcards. You can't put another one in it.
Oh,
Nice.
God. And this is one of the things I pick up at Whatnot. Look.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! I love
look at that.
postcards.
Where'd you get that hot little number?
Huh. I forget who it was. It was a new seller for me. I gotta show. I definitely gotta put the phone down. I want to show something that Candy got from over there, Miss Candyland. While you guys keep talking,
I don't mean maybe for my
I'll
light
be
down.
back in a second. Give me a second. Put the phone down.
Oh my gosh, this is funny. This is the chest. It's a regular cabinet. Like what they you know what I mean?
Cabinet.
Filing cabinets. This top drawer is the size of postcards. And the second one's the size of the bigger postcards, and then you have your regular. I've never seen a chest like cabinets like this. I found them in the Facebook Marketplace, and I filled it up with postcards.
So then, besides ephemera that we all do,
Thanks, Jesse. I will think of you when I curate my giveaways. Peggy, I thought of you from. Oh my God.
see this guy? Do you see this guy? Look at him. He's
For me
awful.
too.
He's
He's
a fake.
awful. But they bought it from me.
Is he not adorable?
Tracy loves him.
He's
She's like,
not
he's
adorable.
adorable.
Glad she likes him.
I see him on the table at nighttime, and he makes me have nightmares. But
He
there
needs pupils.
He does need a bugle from Company B.
He's gonna
Look at his ears.
himself on the shelf.
He has it on my Whatnot table, mind you. So when I pass it every day at nighttime, all I see is these eyes. So I was like, oh my gosh.
You need to get him sunglasses like Mac.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so
But
funny.
he loves the stinking thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. She's like, it's not for sale. I'm like, okay, not for
I'm
sale.
so glad you love it, Tracy.
But for you YouTubers that come in and you have never bought off of Whatnot, it is awesome because I met Melissa first. She was my first purchase. And then when they become part of trains and you learn, then you meet new people. Like my second was like Penguin Boss. Then I met Marla. Like it was like boom, boom, boom because the trains, I feel, introduced me to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I
fun.
agree, Ron. It's creepy. I agree.
And you know, back in the day, your raids, you got to realize I've been online since 2002. I ran a Yahoo chat room for 6 years. they used a boot program that you would sit in one chat room and they would drag you to another. That's what your raid feature is on Whatnot. And I think that's hysterical, but they turned it into something positive.
Okay.
Because you'd be chatting away in a chat room, and then all of a sudden the whole room would change, and you're like, what? And they would drag you to another room, and it would say, not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, wow.
The chat rooms
You're
would say.
right. I forgot.
So it
about
was
that.
crazy that they used to do that, and now to be in a raid and then you're automatically taken. Now on YouTube, how they do a raid is, say somebody's in here and I'm having to say, or just a live stream, and say Marla's going live next. Then what we do is put Marla's link in the room before my live closes, and everybody can click and go straight to her stream.
Manual raid.
Yeah.
Manual raid.
But I
That's
still
right.
want a Whatnot raid on my YouTube channel one of these days. That's what I'm saying. I want people to say, Whatnot raid.
Oh my gosh.
We'll
So-
have to do that one of these days.
You was Jesse's first walk, Jesse.
Oh,
Yep.
God. That's a hell of a trophy, Marla.
That's why I said I'm honored.
Yeah, honored.
I'm just
Honored
reading
and
it now.
sanitized.
Like, oh my
Honored and
God.
I'm
sanitized.
honored because Jesse's a class act A #1,
She
top
is.
show performer, top
Yes.
notch.
How did you learn about Whatnot? I learned about Whatnot because we have a seller called Texas Sparkle Boutique out of Texas on YouTube, and she started sales on Whatnot and told me about it. That's how I found out. So the night that I went into Whatnot, it was the app on my phone. I'm looking and I'm thinking, okay, she's not live, so who am I going to visit? And the reason why I loved Melissa is because it said ghost in the attic. And I thought, oh, yeah, searching that attic is where I want to be because I like ephemera. So hers was my name.
Yeah, she's an amazing lady. She's just got a lot going on right now, so she hasn't been on in a while. So yeah. So
Aw.
but yeah, Jesse's been, gosh, I met Jesse. I think it was in Marla's in the Schmitz auctions.
Schmidt was the first one I bought from.
Schmitz is the first one. Tracy bought.
no,
See, you're her first too. There you go. You have a lot of
I
firsts,
am
Marla.
so honored.
Who did I
So
buy
honored.
from and whatnot?
Uh-huh.
Well, yours all might not have been my first, but by God, you're going to be my last. And all.
Yeah.
I love
Oh my
hanging out
goodness.
with you guys. I think you're all fun.
What is
She
Amanda
was
say?
around.
I'm an easy get or something. Is that what you said?
Not as easy as Jesse. Yeah, I think so.
God. But
Uh,
Jesse's been around, and she still comes around.
He's
and
been around.
been
He's a
around.
repeat offender, that Jesse.
She'll say it first. Why did she say I wanted the chats? I can't repeat it on here. We might get in trouble.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if Jesse said it once, twice, 3 times, you can say it the 4th time, and it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But
Yeah. But
I
no.
don't know who I bought from the first time on Whatnot. But I remember the first time that Schmidt and Second Chance came into my show. Like, I used to do like 4 shows a week because I was insane.
Mhm.
On
Still
Whatnot
are.
plus my 3, yeah, I still am. But I do also 3 nights a week on Instagram. I do like 8 to 9 shows a week because I
Because
wasn't
you
gonna
can't.
die.
Selling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like money.
I was once a month on YouTube and it wore me out. I can't imagine once a week. I'd be dead.
Girl, yeah,
Yeah.
9 times a week. Let's do it. Doubles, triples a day. Yeah, I would do it.
But
But I
Amanda,
remember
that's what we
Second
met.
Chance and Schmidt came into my like t-shirt show, and I was like, oh, they're both here at the same time. What do I do? What's the procedure? Oh my God, they're friends and they're here together and they're gonna buy stuff. I don't know.
That's
But
Are
it's
they
funny.
spying on me? I don't know what's going on.
Because I think that's actually, to be totally honest, the Schmitz has been kind of like the center, the glue to all of us, because that is where we met
Yep.
Candyland. That is also where we met Ron, and then we all kind of migrated to Ron's lives when he went on. We were all there. Amanda, everybody came over. Marla was there. Some other people. So it's funny how we all kind of moved with each other.
We
and
were
kind of-
all easy. Oh.
We are.
I was
Oh,
dying.
you're fun. Oh, you're
I
fun.
was
Oh,
dying
you're
at
fun
Ron when he
too.
did that mohawk.
Oh my
that
god.
mohawk stood up.
And you and
I was
you.
rolling.
Yeah.
You guys are so funny. And Candy, that dance. I freaking love that dance. Were you in a complete
Love that.
onesie? I freaking love that onesie. So I was like,
It's hanging on my door. Right
That
over
one
there.
thing right there.
when
No.
I was pregnant with my second daughter, I had an outfit on, and it was a jumpsuit, and it was mint green. And I remember my husband's cousins coming and going, "You look like a mama bear." Like that was my belly. Oh my god, it was so
Yeah.
funny.
It's wonderful. That's
Yeah, we
one of
done-
many onesies I have. It's not
We
the only
have
one
done
I
some
have.
wild things on this Whatnot app, haven't we? And that's
Yeah.
where Pengy Pengu came out of, which
Yep.
Pengy Pengu might make
I'm gonna-
another
I-
And you
appearance.
guys don't know
I
it,
need
but I'm
to
over here print
borrow
screening
that.
and I'm hitting my camera. My volume's going all over the place because I'm trying to print screen. And I'm sending all the shots to Lily, and I said, "Here, make a scrapbook." So I
By
got
the
some
way, yes, in case both of you didn't know, I have tons of screenshots from the last 6 months of many of us that Tammy we'd like to do like a scrapbook of everyone. So we're gonna see
Yes.
a junk journal or something. We'll see.
That
Yeah.
would be
I
awesome.
thought of it when I started seeing you guys do this crazy stuff. I'm over here print screening you guys. I'm hurrying up and sending to Lily. I said, this would be perfect to do a whatnot scrapbook. I think you guys are fun. You do some crazy stuff, and I think it's awesome.
We should
Mhm.
do a calendar. You can sell
We
it.
can do a calendar and then we can sell it.
The
Yes.
sellers of whatnot calendar
Yes.
2024.
And the proceeds go to
To us. That's who the proceeds go to.
that's right, to whoever's in the calendar. There you go.
Split it 12 ways, baby. Let's go.
There you go. Good whatnot merch.
I already know which
We're making our
I
own
want.
merch.
That's
Screw
for
you,
sure.
whatnot. We're doing it ourselves. Like, seriously, that's a genius. Serious. That would be. Oh my god.
Right?
Wow.
Wouldn't that be
No,
awesome?
we're doing that. We're
Yeah.
doing $1 million idea
Tracy
right
goes,
there.
it's her idea. She
I
wants
got
credit for the
50%.
idea.
The TMD copyright. Fine. 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 I'm July. That's all I'm
Back there
saying.
going, it's my idea.
Best TMD.
Marla, are
I
you
get all the
dancing? Are you
credit.
singing?
I will tell you, Kristen will try and take credit right now.
Oh,
She's
my
not even here, but she's gonna be like, I thought of that like 6 months ago.
God. Oh, God. This is the kind of craziness that actually goes on in the chats, which is
Yes.
funny, but we can't hear each other like that. So it's kind of cool that. Go ahead.
This is if we all got on a Zoom call,
Yeah.
this is what would happen. Marla would be sitting in the corner just taking notes and getting data. Because that's what she's doing. She's like, how many
Collecting
times
data.
did Amanda swear
Pingu
so far?
Pingu would be in this corner. We would have Ron over here with the mohawk. We would have Candy over here. Candy
With a onesie.
she'd be doing her dance.
Oh, put that down a little bit. I can't see it, Marla. There she is dancing. Look.
Yeah.
She pulled it up. The whole thing is on my YouTube. You can watch
I
it.
love it. She's dancing.
I didn't know you were able to grab it. Do you have
I live streamed the whole show.
On both, yeah.
awesome?
I multicasted the show.
I didn't
So
know
you
I
can
could
watch
get
all
that.
3 hours of my Whatnot show on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Do you know why? Do you think they muted the first half because of the song? Or like, do you know why they only put half of your show up on Whatnot? Like, do you have any theories about that?
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, if you go to your
Wow.
video clip, your show starts like in the middle of your show. It's so weird. That's why I couldn't. That's why I didn't have the whole thing because I was like, "What is
No
this?"
shnikes.
So my
Really?
first thought was that they muted the song.
I
but
wonder.
then but then it's like it's longer than just the front portion. It's like
Mhm.
halfway. It's like got half of your show.
Interesting.
But
Maybe I swore a little too much.
Spank them, whatnot. They're not supposed to sit and edit you.
I
Oh,
will.
They
I
have
do
improved.
have.
The
I do
censors.
have the whole show. Because OMGYG
Mhm.
screen grabbed the entire thing
Oh wow.
on her phone. She didn't comment the whole show
Mhm.
to save it for me so
Oh.
that I can watch it with the comments.
Oh really?
So I have it.
Wow.
I didn't think I would need it because I multicasted the show. But
Mhm.
I haven't looked at it since like the week of
Right.
because I don't do that
Mhm.
normally.
Right.
Did it
I don't go back and watch my
That's so
shows that
sweet,
much.
though. That's so sweet.
No,
of
no.
her.
So that's funny. Yeah.
That's an
So this is
example
your
of the community.
That's
Right.
right.
yeah. Because I don't think she's been in. Maybe she's been in my show maybe 3 times.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was really nice.
I
But
think you have a lot more lurkers than you realize too, though.
yeah,
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
so.
Probably.
Mhm.
My brain's in like 9 other places other than where it should
Well,
be.
and if I have to say, that's another great thing about Whatnot is the community aspect of it, and the fact that can there be things or drama or whatever, but it is still such a great, for the most part, it is a great positive community, and you don't.
Hey, Kyle.
I've never sold on any kind of platform like that before. You know what I mean? So
Well, because
like if it
it's
wasn't for
more
Whatnot, I
interactive.
wouldn't have met the 3 of you. You know what I mean? Or Ron, who's on here, or Jesse, or the Moody.
Yep.
Just don't, and we would have never met. So it's like, if anything, I don't know. I really like it for that aspect. Is
It's interactive.
interactive. I think coming out of COVID, it's just something that I
Yeah.
think, had we had that, even had I been on it even earlier on during COVID, when everybody was
They
on
weren't doing
lockdown or whatever. I mean,
doing sport cards.
right, but they were doing sports cards with that, right? But it's an amazing community anyway. So
Yeah.
what did he
Yeah.
say?
Internet friends are real friends.
Yes.
So many people are like, they're just, it's just a screen. I'm like, no, that's a person. That's a person.
They're better than
That's
family,
a
I
person.
always say.
They have Whatnot
I'd
meetups. They
rather
have
hang out
YouTube
with you
meetups.
people
There's meetups on
sometimes.
different platforms too. Even some gamers to get into gamings do meetups. So you never know what kind of friendships you can make on here.
Yeah.
I met people in Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
I hung out with Heidi from Virginia and
Mm-hmm.
Donna from New Jersey and
Mhm.
Susie from Illinois
Mhm.
for 4 days. We
I'm
slept
in
in the
West
same house
Virginia.
together, and we didn't kill each other.
Marla's in PA.
Yes,
Penny's
Yeah.
in
you guys,
Florida. Amanda, where are you at?
come visit.
I'm in Ohio.
Oh,
Oh,
so we're in pretty close states. East Coasters.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Midwest baby. Corn, pierogies, and rock and roll, baby.
Don't mess.
That's where
Don't
I
mess with
am.
Midwest.
Oh my gosh.
One of my favorite
Huh?
sellers is on here from Ohio. Her and her mother are getting ready to open up a antique
Me?
store, and she's in Ohio.
Ohio.
I'm your favorite Ohio seller. What are you
Well,
talking
you
about?
too. You're on Whatnot. She's my YouTube one so far. Michelle Scott.
Rude.
Love her. Her channel's under her name. It's under Michelle Scott.
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
She
cool.
has like over 6,000 subscribers. She's doing really well. She shows a lot of homemade
Rock and roll.
things to make crafts with. She's another crafter. She's very incredible at her stuff she makes too.
That's awesome.
What is it?
I've been crafting. I do art. I'm an abstract painter.
Yeah, you
Because
said
I do
Nice.
not do
today.
legit things. Yes, I was arting today.
Mhm.
I was oh god, I'm getting old.
Not me.
Hold
I
on.
can't even make stick figures, so yeah, no, that's not me.
Well, that's why you have Prinny. She just steals things from your lanai to make art.
Yeah, she does. What
So,
is
like,
it that
I'm-
Ron calls it?
I'm
Oh,
doing
that's
magnets, different abstract. They're work in progress. But I'm doing little
Where's the
guys for
googly eye
Halloween.
one?
I'm getting there.
I put
My-
Michelle's channel in Candyland. You got to tell her I sent you, and you're from Ohio too. She'll love it. Michelle is awesome.
OHIO. No, I'm doing these. They're little wooden slices.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I did. My sister had a baby. He'll be 2 in January. But when she had her baby, I did stamps with bears. She's a mama bear.
Mm-hmm.
And I did all these really geometric, brightly colored ornaments because she had the baby in January, so it was like a
Mhm.
Christmas thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm a
and so that was
January
the favor.
baby. What day?
So I was like, I'm gonna do all kinds of different like mini works of art.
When was
So
she
I've been doing
born?
little shading and like abstract things and that sort of thing. I've been
When was
messing
the
with and
baby
like
born, Amanda?
January 6th, 2000, 2 years ago.
My birthday's the 29th.
2021.
Awesome.
2021, yeah. I'm terrible with dates. Don't ask me
Well,
things like
Tammy's
that.
birthday's in January, so is Tracy's.
Oh, yeah.
He
So
has a
January
birthday
6th.
coming up. Mm-hmm.
Little Graham Robert. He's so cute. He's not little anymore. But yeah, just like my Minnie's not Minnie anymore.
You're
Where is
getting
Dan hiding? Marla, where's Dan hiding at tonight?
Oh, he's probably asleep.
think by the sound of my ears, he is trimming his toenails. You asked. I am honest, if
That
not
is-
anything.
That is hysterical because that's so Marla. She's candid. Whatever's going on, that's what she says at the moment. Yeah.
Ron, I would show you the farting Santa, but it's downstairs. Every time I see this farting Santa, I think of Ron for some reason.
Oh no.
He's moving his feet
Poor
and
Ron.
tooting and talking, and oh my God, he's hysterical.
Julie's a February baby. Julie.
Julie, my boy was born in February.
Are you Aquarius? Or did you fall into the next sign? I'm
11.
Aquarius.
February 11th.
Wow. I was
Here's what
married.
Glitterbug sent me. She sent me a present, and it sits on my modem.
Oh, we love
Aw.
glitter.
Ooh, it's a cute little deer.
I think, what is it? It's Valentine's Day on the 14th. Dan's mom's birthday is on the 16th. We
Oh,
got
wow.
married on the 18th, so that's our anniversary. And then my brother's birthday is the 19th. So it's like all
Holy.
those things all in 1 week.
Holy
Yeah.
cow, that's a
Big
lot
week.
going on
Yeah.
in 1 week.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, Julie's another one on here. We mentioned supporters on Whatnot. She's another one who is, I mean, she's a diehard, like, she will be with you if you ask, if you say you want a mod, ask her, and she does, and she will stay until she is falling asleep.
And she freaking thanks you for everything all the time.
She's so
Yes.
sweet. Yes.
You don't do
Like-
anything, but then
like
I do.
She wins a giveaway, and then she sends me a thank you. And I'm like, you won the giveaway. It's cool. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She's, oh my God, I love it so much. Thank you. She's so sweet.
She
Julie's
takes the
so
time. Yeah, she takes the time to thank
does.
everybody.
I can't tell you how many trains I've fallen asleep on, and I wake up. Who's this? This is true. I just don't.
Yeah.
I was sitting there with my phone in my hand, and my husband's like, I come home sometimes the way your head is angled. He's like trying to put a pillow.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to tell you, my Thursday night mods is usually Tammy, Trini, Julie now because she stays up a little longer, and Jessie. But
Pretty lasts for half
Pretty
an
doesn't
hour.
last for more than an hour because she's dead by 9:30. But Tammy's usually really good too, unless she falls asleep. And then poor Julie will tell you, Penny, I'm really, and poor Julie, she'll even tell you, I'm really tired. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys. I'm like, she doesn't even have to stay, but she does anyway. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like what is it? you want to appreciate them so much because they do so much for you. You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
they really,
Exactly.
really nice
Julie
people.
will mod the whole train without even being asked.
Yeah, no.
She's like, oh, 12-hour train? Yeah, yeah, sure.
I'll sit on it. She helps you time. You got 15 minutes
I
until you paid. I'm like, thank you, Julie. We keep you on
Yeah.
task.
She's like, hurry up. You've got 4 minutes.
Yes.
4 minutes. Run the Givey. Run it.
Okay, now this is what
Run it.
I've been seeing with current bids. This is what I've been seeing. I used to see current. Now this is what I saw. I noticed the other day.
Oh,
It'll
God.
say the starting ad, and then it'll say 0 under the ones I think that are bid on. There's no starting amount. It just says 0
What?
on Android phones. It will not
Oh,
let me
really?
see bids.
Well,
It's
that is
been
one thing that's a
weird
little
and
confusing.
glitchy.
It's like current.
All
It
week.
used to be current
Oh
bid.
yeah.
First,
And
it was
now-
ended my
pre-bid
show today.
amount, and then it was current bid, and now it was nothing. And I feel bad because I'm sitting there trying to mod, and I'm like, I can't see anything.
Oh,
Now
no.
I'm seeing just $0 under the ones that you don't have a starting bid, and I'm thinking those are the ones that's got the bids because I know you would have a starting bid amount,
Right.
and these are showing 0 to me.
Oh my God. And Mara, what happened to your life today?
I don't know. I was running and I just put
You're like,
put a lot in, and the show just ended. It was so weird because I'm
They're like, yeah, you're done.
trying to put a lot in. It won't go in. Like it's letting me add all the things, and then you hit add, and it just returns back to blank. And so then I went back to the live screen, and it was frozen. And then all of a sudden, Zimpress sent me a text. She's like, "Here's your link. Try to get back in," and it just wouldn't. It just ended my show. So I had to start
Wow.
all over,
Fine.
and they lost their shipping, and it was a pain in the butt.
Oh, that really stinks for the buyers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it
sucks.
does.
But it's been glitchy for like the past couple of days now with the
Okay.
chat. Oh, the chat is driving me nuts where you can't chat. I don't know. Are you guys experiencing the same thing?
Yes, you have to tap like a million times to get it to
Yeah.
work.
And it's something
That
like when you
happened
add an emoji.
today. Yes, and Amanda.
Well, I like that they now have the little arrow up on my phone app that you can hit for enter. Because before, what would happen when I was typing to you guys, where I'm typing would pop up in front of what I was typing. And that's why I kept misspelling things because I'm like, I can't even see what I'm typing because I had to keep going back and forth on my phone to read it. Now they have the enter button and I can see when I'm typing. It's a pain. And I'll put something in and the word will change. It's like, I don't have spell check. Why is my words changing? I look like the worst speller on Whatnot because of that.
They took away autocorrect for like 4 days.
It's
And I
it's
was like,
horrible.
I was like a dead fish. I was like, I look like an idiot. I gotta like
YouTube
slow
does that
down.
too. It just goes to show that people who created the internet are human and we error because even coding's errored. We'll start a live on YouTube and then all of a sudden you see Swirl, the death of, we call it the death circle.
Yes.
And then it kills
Rainbow Wheel of Death.
screen and you
Yes.
gotta start over.
Oh no. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
notice those glitches a little today on your live, Amanda. I
I
had-
froze.
Tapping and then by the time I wanted to comment, the comment was like, I don't know, 2 minutes later. I'm like, forget
Right.
it. I'm not
You're like,
commenting.
forget it. Nobody's
Yeah,
gonna get it.
exactly. So many times.
Not
that
gonna
happens.
say it. It's not gonna be funny now.
I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, it's not gonna follow. I'm like, I'm just gonna shut
Right.
up now.
That kept happening in Maine's lives last night. I was like, I'm just not gonna fucking say it now. I'm gonna look dumb.
See
Yeah.
that
it's nothing.
emoji I just stuck in chat? If you can see it with the circle and the dots, they even made an emoji through YouTube emojis, the circle of death.
Oh, jeez.
That's
That's ridiculous.
Buffering. It says buffering. That's the buffering symbol.
yeah, I was like colon buffering. That's funny.
That's fun. That should just be called fuckery. That's it, right there.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Who said
That's
that?
just that should just be
Jesse?
fuckery.
Mm,
So
Yes.
irritating.
mhm. Come on, Pangy, do it for us. Mhm.
Ay ay ay.
Ay, ay, ay. That's right.
Did Pangy
We all
share
have
with
some-
you?
We have our words. We have our taglines. Like that's
Yeah.
Peggy's tagline.
Ay, ay, ay. What's that?
Can you read
Look.
that, or is it backwards?
It's backwards.
All right, so these are Pangy's words of wisdom.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
boy.
Lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are words I live by. I've told Marla that probably Marla, like a year ago.
Over a
almost?
year ago. Yep.
And that is something I learned from a mentor that I had.
Yep. I
When
have
worked-
this right here all the time.
Do you? And I live by those words, and I live by those words in my personal life and in my work life. I say that to the staff all the time. Well, I didn't get this done. I go, not my problem. Lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. So you figure it out. So, and I do, because it's so true. We take on everyone else's problems or everybody else's issues
Yep.
when it's not mine to solve, not mine to do. If you planned it and did it correctly, we wouldn't be in this conversation, So I just, and sometimes I forget it, and I still enable sometimes people or staff, but I really do. She goes, I do that a lot, but I do try to live by that motto. I do, I really do. So yeah, that is, and I like
what
the
you
idea.
allow will continue, right?
Yeah, and it will continue. Exactly, it will. So I even implemented it with some of my family members. So
Boundaries.
I was just gonna say, healthy boundaries are good boundaries.
yeah, it took me a lot of years to figure that out and to learn that. So definitely, my nephews, especially my oldest one, he's a sweet soul, but he can't plan how to even get out of bed sometimes. And I'm like,
good choices.
So I'm like, listen, you gotta get on the ball. I can't fix this for you. And he lived with me for 2 years, and he was like not going anywhere. I'm like, you have till March, and this was after Christmas. You'll have to March to find a place. Time to move forward.
Good for you.
My mom's lesson to us when we were at home was, you got one chance to find out what it's like out there to pay all your bills. You got one chance to come home if you fail. After that, she was like that mother bird. You're kicked out of the nest. But it was more like, I think that if, like, God forbid, we were married and our husband had a job and he died, she would let us move back home. It's, for a crisis reason.
Right.
But she wanted that push. Like when we were around 18. So I kind of did to Mike. They're like, well, that wasn't nice. I'm not like, it's okay. And I'm like, well, nowadays everybody's got to live with each other to afford the prices.
Yeah.
I said, but as far as, there was one family, my son-in-law was telling us about. I thought this was so amazing. He worked with a kid whose parents were good at investing. They started with his money from the time he was 13, mowing grass, whatever. Took half of his money, invested it, kept the other half. They have a home with wings. Like literally, he never has to buy a house. Him and his wife can live in one wing and have total privacy. Even if they holler, the parents can't hear them because the house is so big.
Right.
So that would be cool. You know what I mean? If you had that kind of concept. And then Jade was telling me, my oldest daughter, there was a family she was watching on this show, even though they have their own houses on like this big farm property, one's a doctor, one's a mechanic, one's a nurse. Like they all got a trade. So if something happened, they could take care of each other. But they have their own land and place close. I thought that was cool. I was like, I would love to have my kids. My kids live right down the road from me, so I can see my grandkids anytime, thank God.
And we can share vintage glass and kitsch, just back and forth.
Two little
Pass
huts
the ephemera.
all on the same property. There you go.
That's right.
Oh,
We'll just mail ephemera to each other.
Yep.
It'll be fine.
Except we can't do tiny homes because we all with the way we source and
Barns.
stuff, we can't do
We'll all
tiny
have a
homes.
barn.
Yes, well, we
all
can
have
do
a barn.
tiny homes with great big warehouses.
There you go.
No, I still need a barn. I
You
need
need
place
a
to
barn.
lay out.
There you go. Hey, barns are nice too.
As
I
long as
hear
there's air
Dano. Hey,
conditioning, I'll
Dano.
be fine.
Hey,
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing? Watching any games?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, we finally got a mail up here.
Yay.
My husband's still at work.
Oh, this
There he is.
one.
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
Where
do
are
you
the
have? Tic
puppies?
Tacs?
Are they all sleeping?
Yep. Everybody's passed out. There's a kitten right here.
A kitten. Hi, kitty.
Oh, he's like, don't bother me. I'm
Aw, her
tired.
kitty.
That's Brookie. Brookie needs a home.
Oh, is that your
Aw.
foster?
Yeah, that's my foster right now.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Brookie.
Oh, so many kitties.
Brookie rhymes with cookie.
Cute. Yeah, my
Yes,
dogs
it
are pretty
does.
passed out too, wondering when I'm gonna go to bed because it's like, it's getting late, Mom. They're
Yeah,
literally
we
passed
have,
out.
we have one down here.
They're like, what
Oh,
is this? What is this late night crap?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Aw.
This was a cat that I fostered a long time ago. I don't know if you can see her or not.
Aw.
Wait a minute.
Aw.
Let me take the light down on this. My phone does that. But you know what? We ended up keeping her. We named her Callie because she's calico.
Aw.
Aw.
And we
Very
had her
cute.
her whole life till she passed away. But she was a wonderful kitty.
Oh,
Cute.
What did Ron say? I think us resellers need a barn.
Barndominium.
Barndominium.
Barndominium. That's a good word for it. There you go, Ron. A barn dominium.
Barndominium.
Hey, I have a friend that
You can
has
do
a
that
bitch
in
barn,
Ohio
is
and
what she calls it, and that thing's huge.
I want to take you guys
Her
to the
bitch
Amish
barn.
barbecue.
It's huge. She's got
Wow.
water
I want
running
to
to
go to an
it.
Amish barbecue.
You
Yes.
probably have that up in Ohio too, though.
I'm sure we do. I just need
Yeah.
to go down south.
I just need a
We don't have
different
those in
scenery to
Cleveland.
eat my Amish barbecue in.
Yes. Yes. I
She
need to. I
loves,
need to
Tracy
see
loves the Amish
Pennsylvania
barbecue.
Amish.
Oh my gosh,
On
loves it.
Saturdays.
On
yeah.
Saturdays, she
It's
said.
yes, they only are open Saturdays because they're never open Sundays, and
Nope.
it's just so simple. It's just
Mhm.
simple smoked meat. You know how
Yeah.
that. You
And
know how
the,
that.
and,
I
the,
want to see
and the
Heartland,
sides are
Amanda.
even better.
I'm weird
Amanda,
about
did you ever see
meat.
Heartland on Netflix? They have a beautiful apartment they built above a barn, and oh, it was awesome. I was like,
Yeah.
I could live like this with horses down and underneath hearing them all night.
No. No, I could not. No, no.
I'm so used to the
I-
barn.
I-
I'm in
I
there
reject
every
that
day. The
idea.
smells, the barn, the cat, everything. So
Nope. I would like separate quarters. Thank you very much. Air conditions, comfy bed,
I miss that
refrigerator,
leather
kitchen.
smell of saddles. Oh my god, I don't ever forget horse smells. I love horses. I've been
yeah,
raised
like
around them my whole
when
life.
you open a
see,
tack
yes, you are
room and you
animal people.
smell all that leather from from their saddles and stuff. That's quite something. Yeah.
Equestrians on top.
Is Jesse sending me pictures
hotel
already
people
of this
on the
live?
bottom.
Oh, yeah, Jesse.
I'll take cats and dogs. Thank you.
Michelle's mother made this for me.
Just storage. That's right, Stephanie. Just
No
storage.
animals, just storage. It's no animals. What is that? Paper? What is it? Paper junkie?
Paper junkie.
Michelle Scott's mom made this. And I love this. I have it sitting right in front of my computer. It's like, yep, I'm a paper junkie. I'll admit it.
Paper nerd.
That is cool. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. I'm catching up on my Happy Mail because I just let it pile up because I do too many things. And I opened this today from Cool Vintage Vibes. So she had, during my unique anniversary, one of her things in her bin was a donation. So I did a donation. And she sent me from her personal collection the candy calendar.
Aww.
That's
So it's a cookbook, a collection of 150 pure candy recipes for home cookery and arranged by the months.
Wow.
It's so cool.
That's cool.
So there's all these awesome recipes from I don't even know. But look at the graphic at the top.
That is cool.
Is that
Very
death?
cool.
It's death with a
I
sickle.
know. I do look funny when I was drinking.
Did you almost get muted, Jessie? What did I see there? She had like a little accept or decline button.
Better than
You guys
news.
see that?
Better than news.
Peggy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. But yeah, I wanted to share because I thought it was so cool that she sent me a candy book
That
now I
is
have to make
very
some
cool.
candies. So
Oh, Marla, I wanted to ask if you don't mind. Are you going to go to the paper show at
I think so. I'm on the fence.
Allentown?
I'm leaving it open. How come? Why? Do you have any other information?
No,
But no,
I
I'm
was
set up
talking
to.
to Rat Stash yesterday. Because she had some questions because she's going to be selling, as you know, at the Allentown Paper
Yeah,
Show.
she called me, and I haven't been able to call her back yet because I've been nonstop with stuff. But I talked to her a few days ago, and I kind of got it set up for her. I just haven't scheduled my show yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. They're going to go live from out there. Her and
And she has a
Right.
good job.
who's the
Every
other one?
I think it's Cool Vintage.
World.
Cool,
Is it
isn't it? Cool Vintage.
Cool and
Vibe?
Common.
Cool
Cool
and
and
Common.
Common.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, she has some really neat things that she has picked up from like a family, his family, her husband's family estates. That's really really neat.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting.
Well, do you think people would tune in? I'm basically going up against the Mighty Mini thing you guys are doing. So I was gonna do a walk-in shop maybe from 10 till the first show is at 1. Was my thought about it, but
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I'm on the fence about it.
Okay.
Is Popeye going?
He's not. He's gonna do he has like a private pick he's doing, but Paperboy is gonna be there, and Renee and what is the name? Cool in Common.
Cool and Common.
Yeah.
Yeah, Popeyes was supposed to go, but he got this personal pick that he's
Yeah.
doing and getting lots and lots of postcards from. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm curious, and I just wanted to leave it open basically, so I didn't feel like, you know how when you schedule a show, it changes the feeling of it. So I'm just leaving it open, and if I feel like it, it'll be a much better show if I just surprise you all.
Marla surprise, always a good idea.
I don't know about you guys, but whenever I schedule a show, it's like then the clock starts ticking.
Dill. Dill, I watched your channel when you did the video of the scammer that was calling your mom. Oh my god. It was hysterical. They do some of these scammer calls and how they deal with the scammers, and oh my gosh, they are a riot.
Oh my.
Fun. Oh my goodness.
It's hard to read the chat on my phone.
So what's everybody got
sorry.
going on coming up this week?
Oh man.
Oh gosh, a lot.
What is today? Today is Wednesday. Today I'm like,
Me, I cracked my fingers off. I donate some things to Defy, which is an organization. It's a nonprofit place that they do auctions the second Saturday every month, and they raise money for people who have disabilities that live below the poverty level, so they get free crafts from them. They have a really cool website where they can go sign up, say like if they're into painting or pottery or paper, whatever. They make them up a bag, and then they send them to them monthly. And they do special things for them for Christmas. It's really awesome. Care Hart runs it. She has a channel on here. So I've been crafting and sending stuff there too. They can do what they want. They can donate it to the people in the bags, or they can make things and sell them in auctions. But the auctions are really cool because all the money goes into the program. And I do believe they had, if you purchased off of Amazon, they had Smiley, like a thing that donated to the organizations. And then they have a wish list of things. It's just basic composition notebooks and stuff like that. It's really cool.
It looks like you did.
So my life is literally crafting. I mean, even though I have a bookstore, I sit in front of the TV with my Big Shot, constantly creating. I can't sit in front of the TV now without doing something.
Yeah.
So I'm always busy.
Ron
Okay,
says
keep
he's
it
selling
busy.
tomorrow too.
Awesome.
He usually
Of
sells,
course.
and then I go after him. And Amanda, you have a lot going on too.
I do. I have a live sale here on YouTube tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Vintage goodness, ephemera, all kinds of fun stuff. And then Friday, I have nothing because it's my wedding anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
16 years.
Would you rather be
Uh,
selling?
No.
Before Whatnot, my life was 5 days a week selling in my bookstore, doing whatever I did on YouTube. Of course, when COVID came, my bookstore kind of got put on hold for now. So I do unboxings, and Saturdays and Sundays I did nothing to do with the web. I shut everything down. That was my break because that's my family time. Since Whatnot, trains on Saturday,
That's
trains
right.
on Sunday. I tell my kids, let me know what you're doing. I'll pencil you in. No, I'm just kidding. I
Well,
do
you know,
family stuff
priorities.
first,
Tammy.
and then I do Whatnot second. But family offline's going to come first, depending on what's going on.
it's a balance. It definitely
Yeah.
is.
That's right.
It is.
That's
Sometimes
right.
I have to duel. I'll be modding on Penguin
One
Boss.
headphone on.
And then I had a friend that goes
Headphone
live
off.
random, and then I'm modding in her stream at the same time on YouTube, so it's back and forth.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
always
it's
You know,
definitely a
70.
balancing.
That's right. And then speaking of, Saturday is the Mighty Mini marathon on Whatnot, the train from what is it, Ron? Like 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
Yeah.
till forever. I'm on at 6. Ron and Stephanie put this on, and we're all very excited to be a part of it. So it's going to be a hootenanny. Don't miss it. And Marla, what you got going on, girl? Besides shopping and being fabulous.
The American Library Association's Abandoned Challenge Book Week, October 1st to 7th. So we're doing a train in the book category, and every seller is going to be talking a little bit about how important it is for First Amendment rights, and we will be selling books. And then maybe not, I will be going to the Allentown Paper Show.
That would be. I wish I was up. I wish I was up there this weekend for sure. I would have loved to have gone to the paper show.
From what they are describing, it's not just paper. So it you can bring. I think if you're only a postcard seller, like if you have 90% or more postcards, then they put you in this special center aisle where you have specific. Yeah, they have chairs laid out for everybody so that you can effectively sit down and rifle through your postcards. So it's like special,
Cool.
just the postcard people in the middle, and then all around it is like the mixed vendors that do magazine, paper, all the other stuff, advertising, stuff like that.
Photos. I heard there's a lot of photos and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And I was just there.
I would never leave.
They had the Great Allentown Fair take place in that same location, and that's been going on since the 1800s. So like the location is very historic that they hold it in. It's the same building where they have the giant fruits and stuff when they, award the
the giant pumpkins?
Exactly. Or the giant cucumber, or the giant aubergine, or the giant.
Of course, you would think of cucumbers and aubergines. What about the peaches?
How's your
forgetting
butternut
the peaches.
squash, Amanda?
Oh, my squash is fine.
That is hysterical.
Sandy, this is why I spend so much time on Whatnot. These are my Whatnot people. You see me doing all these unboxings.
This is the crazy
Whatnot thinking, man, this girl's an addict. Now you see why we have Pingy over here. I feel like I'm on Brady Bunch. And then down here
in this box is this one.
Over in this box we have Marla.
Wait, who's the Brady Bunch?
I'm trying to point to the boxes, but I'm doing them wrong.
And then we can sing.
Pinky Boss is right here. Down below is Amanda. That's Candyland Curiosities. And Marla is from Schmidt Auctions. They're all Whatnot sellers.
And everybody is a character within themselves.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's sellers in the text too. Ron and Stephanie are sellers. Who else was in here? Then we have Jessie. She's like me. We hang out with these crazy people because we love them.
The Moody
Jesse's a
Mommy
glutton for
was in
punishment, just like
here.
Tammy.
Julie's in here. We like hanging out with all of them because they're so fun.
Yeah, and who else was in here? I think the Moody
Bob.
Mommy was in here, right?
Yes.
Ashley was in
Moody
here.
Mama was in here earlier. She's the seller.
Yep.
Under the Moody. I thought it was funny because one time her son, I can't remember what stream it was, her son was throwing a fit in the background and some guy typed in, "Now I see why you're moody."
Oh,
He is
wow.
so cute though. Her son's adorable, but it's funny watching the comments people make. And I'm thinking, come on, our kids
Oh,
have
my
their moments.
That's right.
Right?
Does
Right? He's gonna get kicked in his numbnuts real soon.
I know.
By that Moody Mommy if he keeps
Dying when that
commenting
guy
like that.
types that.
Oh, my
Don't cross
God.
her.
He's making a
She's
joke
got
though.
teeth, man.
TLC was here too. Was Jessica in here? I guess,
Yeah, Jesse was in here.
no, Jessica.
Yeah, Jessie was in here.
Oh, Jessica? I don't think so.
Julie was in here too.
Aw.
Julie's in here. She's here. Julie
Cool.
Harmon. Julie likes hanging out like we do. We like
Yep.
hanging out in all the streams and talking.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, but it is a lot of fun. I am, and I'm looking forward to. Not sure when yet because Tracy's has to get her one other knee done, but we are definitely heading after that last one up towards PA. Now, oh hi,
Wow,
Dave.
hi.
Oh my gosh, he's adorable.
He doesn't
Full
even
frontal
care, you guys.
Pussycat.
And
Right there.
his face in there, he says, "I'm famous. I'm on YouTube."
And you
Oh
think my full
my,
frontal
hello.
cacao is offensive?
Oh, how
Uh,
beautiful!
He looks like a Smokey.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at
all
that
gray.
face.
He's all gray.
He's
Oh,
adorable.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
he's young. You said, right, Marla?
He's stunted actually. He's
Hi,
probably
Betty.
like
Oh,
7 months. He's just stunted. He didn't have
Wow.
good nutrition when he was
When
growing.
he was little. Oh.
Maybe that's why I have T-Rex arms. I was stunted. I don't know.
I'm pretty convinced I'm stunted too.
I wonder how T-Rex scratches his nose sometimes.
Like that. Oh my
Look at those
god.
little hands. It's like it's hysterical.
just
How do you
scratches
get up
against
and fall?
You know,
Oh my gosh. You guys are too much.
he just rubs
Come on.
his face against stuff.
Never mind.
Tammy.
He's to the
Uh.
point though where he's knocking stuff off of everything. You know what I mean? Like oh, there's a wrapper on the table. Knocking it off. You know,
There's
like,
a bunch
there's
of
a
jokes
lighter?
in there about on
He's
T-Rex.
just to rappers. My cat knocks everything off, and he's
But you know what I-
3.
Wasn't
You know,
your
he's not
son-
even 5 pounds yet though. So
Oh,
he's
no.
My cat's a
If
tank.
you
He
type
weighs like 40 pounds.
T-Rex image jokes, they make fun of his hands like crazy on Google. Hysterical.
Oh my gosh. Amanda, wasn't your cat knocking down stuff at nighttime the other day?
I love
6
cats.
o'clock in the
all my
morning.
pens are under the
5
couch.
o'clock in the morning. Oh,
It makes
Pen.
me miss my kitty cats.
Oh my
Pens.
gosh.
How about a pint glass at 5 a.m. that's full of water, shattering next to my son's $3,000 gaming computer?
Oh,
Huh?
no.
How about that? And then, after I clean that up and get everybody back to bed, an hour later, he shatters a bowl in the kitchen because he wants breakfast now.
I have a
Because he's
shot glass, so
adult.
I got nothing to put in it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, Amanda,
He
he,
does
has to drink the fresh water from the boy's nightstand. Don't
Oh,
you
no.
understand?
No,
I
do
have
not
the Pirates
understand.
to the Caribbean shot glass, but no nothing to put in it.
Oh, you need
Well,
alcohol.
that I'm so sad for you. I'm so sad for you. I'm also sad for my glassware that no longer exists because of my cat.
Amanda, you're supposed to bring snacks and drinks. Marla, where's the candy?
failed you.
Yeah, where's the wine and cheese?
I was doing a show
Oh,
while
my
you
God.
guys
I hear
We're not
plenty of
doing
wine.
anything.
No cheese.
I have a
brought
monster.
snacks.
I have a cookie.
That's a Cookie Monster
I
thing.
have no beverage left. We all have
A refill.
problems.
We need a refill.
Oh, my
Refills.
God. My tea's done. I need something.
Just yell for Josh. Water.
They're all sleeping. They're all sleeping.
Oh
I
no.
have headphones on, so they don't hear you.
Oh.
You mean they're actually sane and smart?
They go to sleep at a normal hour?
Right.
Yes.
My-
Oh my gosh, if we went to a bar, we would need bail money.
We would be
Uh-uh.
in
Not me.
Rule follower. Rule follower. I'm
They
a
would
party
think we're
crazy girl,
crazy.
but I'm going home.
Rule follower.
I'm going to
Marla's
jail.
like, nope.
Amanda would have us dancing on the tables in onesies.
Or topless. You know,
Or
that's fine.
topless. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, ladies are fun.
Oh my
Why do you
god.
think they make sports bras?
Oh my god.
That's so true.
That's smart and can't.
Where's the party kids?
Oh my god. Trying to read the chat at the same time, not easy.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I know. Oh my god.
I'm sure that all of you.
Drinking and puking
Jesse?
and drinking and puking.
I
That's
You're
what
don't
I
think
causing
you
me
are.
hot flashes.
I don't think you are.
I don't think she is. I mean, because
I think
well,
I'm
I
the
don't
same
know.
height as you, Jesse.
Oh, really? And Amanda, not for nothing, but I saw Amanda's pictures next to Heidi, and I was shocked. I was like, "Holy cow!" Two total
yeah.
polar opposite. Heidi's like
Heidi's
up the.
Tall. Heidi's
Oh
really
my
tall.
Heidi
God,
is an
she's like-
Amazon woman.
Isn't she like
I'm 5'8".
5'11".
I'm
She's like
5'8". Am I
5'11".
like the tallest?
No, Heidi's almost 6 foot.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay.
Matt,
and
Matt
Amanda's
is my
like
height.
up to her chest or
I'm
something.
5'3".
Oh, I love that.
They are so
That's
cute.
how tall I am. 5'3".
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
I thought you
short.
were- Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, Steph is tall too, but
Ron
Ron
and
is
Steph
also
are tall.
Yeah.
I'm a mini. I come up to like here. Like they hug me and I'm like, "Hi guys. How are you? It's so nice to meet you." You know,
Oh my god!
Don't kill me.
That's too
right?
funny.
Everyone's a giant. I'm
5'1".
yeah.
Dale, 5'1". Wow.
Inches, 5 inches.
Oh my! Yeah.
This is why I like girls, because boobs are
Amanda
always right
was
here.
boop.
They're always right here.
Oh my
You can put
god!
them on your
Oh my god!
Dill, I would guess you, Dill, to be about 6 foot. My husband's like 6'1". He's taller than me. I love it though.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
about,
looked at Dill's profile and he looks kind of like Dan.
Dan's like, hi.
Dan, Santa, whatever, you know.
Santa. Aww.
Santa. T-shirt. That's a T-shirt. Why isn't that a T-shirt?
Oh my.
What
Santa?
needs to be a T-shirt?
Santa.
Dan.
Maybe we need to make him one for Christmas.
That's where's my pen?
Santa Claus.
Santa
Claus.
There you go.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
That is pretty amazing. He's
That's
Welcome,
awesome.
Papa Hannah.
Santa
Hello.
Claus.
Down. I knew she was writing it down. Yeah.
Santa.
That's
Writing it down. We're in trouble now.
I have graphic design at my will.
Well,
Oh,
at least Amanda can be an armrest.
I am definitely
I tease Michelle about that all the time because Michelle's Scott short too. I said, "You're gonna be my armrest when I meet you."
Oh my
She's
God.
laughs.
That's my husband's 6'1".
Hey, I like little people. They're
Is he
cute.
really?
Dan
Wow.
6'1".
I'm good for
Wow.
getting things from under the couch cushions.
Yeah, and he's good for getting
And-
things up high.
Yeah. Great.
Now we know who digs the change out when we need change when we're purchasing.
Oh my
Right.
god.
That's right. We find all the money underneath the tables. So
Oh, that's right.
That's what I always tell them. I'm going for car change, couch change, whatever I can find to spend.
It's all free money for us. It don't matter.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, too funny.
Wishing wells are for the short, okay? Sorry. I'm glad you guys
Oh
have
my
fresh air
God,
up
that's
here, but I'm
funny.
getting the free change, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I
Well,
find pennies. I always find lucky pennies. I never found anything more, but I did hit a $75 lottery ticket once.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a scratch off in my wallet.
Oh.
I bought lottery tickets today because it's like $16 billion, right? The Powerball.
Don't forget us little people.
Heidi always
I
says
always
it. She
tell
goes, when
people
you
who
make
win the
it big.
lottery, they're like, "What do you want?" I said, "Just take me out for ice cream. I want to go
No.
for ice cream cone. I'm not asking for much. I just want ice cream."
Do you want the whole Dairy Queen or just a cone?
Sure. Oh my
Right.
god.
I mean, you got to be more specific here.
Aw, you're beardless, Mr. Dillhole. That's sad. I'm sad to hear
Oh
that.
no, Dill.
I like the beards.
Dill
No
was so
fuss?
funny.
Well, winter's
He
coming.
blows up stuff on his YouTube channel, and me and my husband were rolling when you were doing the garbage can, and you were blowing up, and that thing popped off the lid and landed in the garbage can. I was like, "Damn! Look at him play basketball with blow up stuff." I forget what it was that landed in the garbage can. It was absolutely hysterical.
Oh
He was trying to feed a little fish to a spider. He does crazy stuff on his YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
And we thought we were crazy, dancing around
Right?
in unicorn onesies and putting on fake wigs.
You think
I
we're
know.
crazy? You gotta watch Dillhole. He is funny. His channel is funny.
We ain't
Oh
I
my
closing
saw
it
a
God.
up.
seller chucking china into a dumpster if it didn't sell. Did you guys ever see that?
No.
Why not?
I remember
like-
one. There was one, Marla. You probably remember that if it didn't sell, that he'd fling it off the table and it'd fall down, and it would break. It's going. If it doesn't sell, he'd push it off the table,
right.
push it off the table, and finally, if it didn't sell, bling, it'd fall, and he'd destroy everything that
Tell
didn't
me, it was
sell.
breaking. That's crazy.
This was a while back ago. People were going, no. And he's like, well, if it doesn't sell, it's going. He'd push it, and then blip, and then it falls. And all you hear is
Me and Amanda are over here like,
Amanda would die. She would die if she saw that happen.
No.
oh my gosh.
Maine ripped a book in half, and I about lost my potatoes.
I know. Everybody lost almost everybody lost their cookies that day when he did that.
Holy shit.
Why didn't he try
Whoa.
to clear the board? You know, like stuff that didn't sell. It'd be cooler if he did like clear the board for
Yeah,
one
right.
price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No. That was a guy a while ago. I don't even think he's on anymore. But yeah, he did stunts like that. I was like, oh no, can't watch it. So
Yeah.
Mm.
but
Scary
ladies,
shit.
I have to be at work at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
She's gonna be
Time to
that
go.
channel last night.
I gotta get up at 6 a.m. and take care of the child.
And that's gonna come around real soon for me to have to deal with staff and horses at that time in the morning. So
yeah, Peggy
my
is
God.
at her desk at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
If not earlier, yeah.
And then I can make my calls in my office, and I lock the door to talk to you guys, so no one hears what meetings. I'm in a meeting, and they leave me alone. And sometimes they don't leave me alone, but they usually leave me alone.
It's true. I mean, we get constantly interrupted during our meetings.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming up on the panel. This was a lot of fun. I love hanging out with you guys. I love you guys, and you in the background.
Yes. We love
I
you.
just love hearing her voice. You'll see Lily, and then you'll hear TMD explaining history or something. It's so cute. You hear in the background.
She is. She's always in the
TMD
background.
will not be ignored.
I love it.
Hello.
But this was great. You guys are so much fun. I can't wait to come back and come into your lives and have fun.
Thank you for inviting us, Tammy, and it's nice to see
thank you.
everyone.
You're welcome. And if
Bye,
you ever
guys.
get a chance, Candy, and you decide to have a live on your stream,
Yes.
we'll have on your stream too.
Yeah.
Yes.
can
We'll
invite
all
us
come
on
to-
I know
yours.
I don't know how to go live on Whatnot. A couple of people had asked me to come on, but I don't know how to do it there.
Well,
It's
I
easy.
had asked you for my 1 year, but Tammy was like, "No, I don't want to go
I don't
live."
know how. I'm like,
You
how?
hit the
I wasn't
button.
ready.
You
Hit
hit
the
the
button.
button.
You go live. That's
Well,
how you do
what
it.
I would do is I would have to probably fire up my computer to do it
You can
and
just
come in
go
that
on
way
your
instead of
phone.
my phone because I tried one time on YouTube on my phone and I echoed terribly
Oh,
in people's ears. So I would have to do it through the
well,
computer.
and one thing
Don't
we
be
could
so
do,
scared. No
you could do
excuses,
it.
Tammy. Stop it.
You could do a
Mm-mm.
test. You could do a test run
Stop
too.
it. Stop it.
Mhm.
I was even nervous tonight. People haven't seen my face. They've seen my hands for years because of crafting, and I haven't showed my face in a long time. Before, I was younger, dark hair, if you go look at one of my videos, because I used to do makeup. But when COVID happened, I let my granny style come out.
Girl, nobody.
And
You
I'm
two
like, I'm
flying
loving it. I
kids.
don't have to dye my hair anymore and
That's
deal with all
right.
them smelly chemicals.
Oh
I'm
my
freaking
God.
loving it.
Granny style.
I love that. Well,
Well,
good night, everyone in the chat
good night.
too. We'll
Good
see
night,
you guys.
you guys.
Good
Bye. See
night.
you tomorrow on my
See-
channel, Katie the Curiosities.
Yay!
Goodbye.
See you tomorrow on Whatnot, hopefully, guys. Bye.
Thank you guys. You're wonderful. They're wonderful. This was so much fun tonight. I had a blast. So now my camera will go pointing down again for crafts. I do have a little bit of Halloween on tonight. I was trying to find my cat ears, but I couldn't find them, so I did Minnie Mouse. But it's been a while since I've showed my face on here because when you're a crafter, I try to do everything pointing downwards instead of having my face up here. It's too hard to craft and do this at the same time. I used to sell books and hold books up, but it takes a while. But this was a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody for coming. I shared out on as many platforms as I could think of, except I forgot to do Twitter. But I loved it. And thank you all for coming in. The mixture of YouTube and Whatnot people who have channels or don't over there. It's been fun. So I want to say goodnight to everybody. I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to go spend time with my puppy. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.